Morrison is with us. Good to see you.
Very good morning, Michael. Thank you very much for having me on. And good morning to all your listeners.
That's a lovely show. That reality show of yours was a good show because it seemed real.
And it was very honest, Mike. Very honest. We couldn't. I think the Kiwis they can spot a phony, so we just kept it real. And just tried to make it as lively and colourful as possible. Lucky I got a good-looking son, so I was trying to put him on the show as well, but he hated every minute of it.
Did you worry about being exposed a bit much?
Well, I think we're always going to be exposed like that on once. We're in the business, TV, films and that, so we're always kind of open for criticism and being judged a little bit, I think. But I just thought I'd keep it real and try and keep it natural. And plus give a little insight into, it's not like us actors have scripts lining up and piling up and things like that. It takes a bit of hard work. You have to keep going to Hollywood. You have to keep kind of getting yourself on the radar and working the business to try and get noticed. So I just wanted the people to have a little insight into that.
We got one. Your son, he told that wonderful story I was watching it, that you were one of those people who got sucked in by the prize. They said you'd send some money and you win a big prize.
And those Nigerian scams.
Exactly. And as I heard him tell that story, I thought, you got to be careful. You are one of those people. And I thought, Who are these people? Just work me through how that works.
Well, the funny thing was my sister had a dream. And that's why I got sucked in. She had a dream. She said, "Oh, bro, I had a dream that you came into a lot of money and you wanted to recarpet my house." And then blow me down. I'm driving on the road with my little 9-year-old girl and she said, "Dad, here's a text." And I look at the text. "You have just won $1 million. £1 million, I think it was. When it came out of England. Oh my God, I was trying to keep it all hush-hush and I was getting all excited and all that. So it was like crazy. And that's how I got sucked in. It was only because my sister had the dream and I didn't realize those scamming things were going on. But yes, I was very vulnerable.
And you didn't take the money out in the end to send off to them to get the prize?
I went to the post office, and the lady said, "Do you realise, Mr. Morrison, you're being scammed here?" And then I felt very stupid.
Oh, my God.
But no, man, that's what
one of the most poignant shots I remember in that series, you mentioned your 9-year-old, I was assuming it was her. You were standing at the window of the airport watching her leave on the plane, and I thought, ooh.
Yes, I'm one of these part-time daddies.
Yeah, it's real.
She was living in Wellington at the time, so I'm very blessed. I've actually moved back to Auckland, so it's easier to be in touch with her.
Yeah, no, it was a good series. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And you showed that this happy hour thing. It's like the old days, isn't it? The sort of like, Saturday night, have a show, have a sing along.
Yes. Well, I worked closely with Bailey Mackey, and he had seen me in a situation where I was giving a talk to a lot of young kids, and I had them laughing and sort of got the guitar out and sang a few songs. Then he had also seen the young Māori quartet, so he thought he'd combine the two things and kind of take a lesson from the old days, the Prince Tuiteka, Uncle Howard and all that kind of, the showmen that they were back in those days. And they used to go on the road, they used to dress up and, look like Dean Martin and Frank Sinatra and all those guys. So, yes, we took a little bit of that warmth, a little bit of that nostalgia and tried to include it in that show. We had a wonderful time. We worked in the Mercury Theatre, which was such a warm, beautiful theatre with the live audience. And it felt like, being at one of my uncle's show or Prince Tuiteka show, so it was great.
That's lovely. Where's the workout film-wise? What's going on?
Well, I've just finished. I started doing this recording, and the day I started recording an album was the day I got a job. So I've been working with the BBC lately. It's a 8 to 1 hour episode thing called Tatou. It's going to be on the BBC in March next year. I play a pearl farmer, so that's why I've got the tan. I've been working in Rarotonga for the last 6 weeks.
So you've been filming in Rarotonga?
Yes.
I interviewed Cliff Curtis the other day.
How was he?
He's fantastic. But he's been in Malta.
He's been Jesus. He was playing Jesus in Malta.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like, I've got to get into this business. You're just sort of wandering around the world and the flash locations.
My competition is the last thing I need. Please, stay on radio. Please.
So that's good. Is it right? Star Wars is in 2016. Is that coming out?
They're making a new. What happened? George has sold the franchise to Disney, so they're making brand new episodes now of Star Wars, and I'm still waiting for the phone call.
Really?
There could be a little a slot for me there because I played Django Fett, the bounty hunter.
Yeah.
And of course, they cloned me. So there's only been that sheep Dolly and myself that has actually been cloned in the whole universe. So I'm quite privileged.
Do you still go to Hollywood?
I haven't been this year, but I'm on the phone to my agent quite regularly. And
how hard is work to get?
Well, I just had an audition the other day. Disney's doing something called Moana, a big animated series. So I went into audition for the voices. They're looking for Polynesian voices. So, but I find if you're not in LA, there's so much competition up there. The taxi driver who picks you up at the airport, he's an actor. The porter who grabs your bags, he's an actor. The receptionist is an actress, and the porter who takes you back to the room, he's an actor as well. So everyone's an actor up there. But I find if you're not there, you're not on the radar screen. So and it's up and down. It's up and down.
Where's this music come from? I mean, you must have been surrounded by music your whole life, obviously.
Yes, that's right. We were brought up, in the shadow of Uncle Howard. We were always on the stage with him, doing the haka, doing the BVs for Whakaria Mai. All my aunties sang, and to this day, we have family functions. Out comes the guitar. In fact, there's so many singers in my family. I'm actually one of the ones who are told to, it's all right, cuz. It's all right, cuz. We've got this covered. And that's why I went acting. But now it's kind of, it's just been a dormant talent that's been sitting under the...
Well, it is a talent, fortunately, because I would have, if I hadn't heard it, I would have asked whether you can sing. But, of course, I played some tracks this morning and you can.
Thank you very much.
So it works out well. So now bring your guitarist, jump on into the mic.
Here.
Jump on into the microphone. What are you going to sing?
What are we going to do, Matt? Let's do Drift Away, maybe, eh? Well, what's our key? Let's have a go at that, Matt. Thank you very much for coming. Day after day, I'm all confused. Yet I look for the light through the pouring rain. You know that it's a game that I hate to lose. I'm feeling the strain. Ain't it a shame? Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Beginning to think that I'm wasting time. I don't understand the things I do. The world outside looks so unkind. I'm counting on you to carry me through. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Oh, you know, Micah Hoskins, give me the beat, boy, free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. When my mind is free, you know a melody can move me. And when I'm feeling blue, the guitar's coming through to soothe me. Thanks for the joy that you've given me. Oh yeah, I want you to know I believe in your song. A rhythm and rhyme and harmony. You've helped me along, making me strong. Oh, give me the beat, boys, free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Thank you very much. It's a bit early.
Good on you, mate. Lovely to see you. Good luck with the album.
You,
and we'll catch up again soon. Tim Morrison, it is 8:23.